let's get into some patch notes here. Okay, so patch notes I can throw in the chat here if you want to follow along or just read on my stream here. If you're watching on YouTube, I will throw them in my description also. There's a link to the patch notes. All right, so starting off, we got the big one, the factory expansion here. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, factory expansion. I was trying to find a map of it to look at, but apparently no one's made one yet. But basically, if you look at this current map, so the office building is here, bathroom is underneath it, obviously, and then there's actually the first floor is now open underneath the bathroom, and there's actually a hole in the floor above in the bathroom you can drop through. And then there's a few things to loot down there, scavs spawn down there, stuff like that. And then down here, this used to be the edge of the map. Now this comes out down this way, basically extends this whole thing. And then there's a hallway that leads from, like, if this goes out here, there's a hallway from this corner and it goes and lets out into this room over here by the forklift. So that's kind of cool. It gives you another way to get through other than like right here or through the offices. And they did increase the player count on factory now because of that. So I believe it's up to, so I think it can be up to 7 people now. I'd have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. And then down here in the bottom left of the new area is a new expansion. I think it's called Medical Tent. There's like a medical tent right outside of it, and then same as the other extracts where you like go through a door and then another door and then there's an extract, but this one is like the other ones. It needs a key to open. I'm not sure if it's the factory key or if it's a different key. But so yeah, this basically opens this whole area up. There's some new underground areas that connect to the old ones. I didn't really explore those too much because nothing really super crazy there, just your generic tunnels. I believe they connect here. Come over, go, there's an exit here, and then it connects over to this one, I believe, and maybe out into the middle area too by these tanks. But it's a cool expansion. The other thing, which is right here, new scav boss on the factory map to Gilla, who is apparently Killa's brother. Yeah, crazy, scary. I guess I was hearing Pestily talk. Nice. Apparently there's people reporting that they did like 1,000 damage to this guy and didn't kill him. So that's kind of nuts. But yeah, so he has a shotgun with a 20 round mag on it, and then he also has this sledgehammer that he pulls out in close quarters, and he like ambushes you. So kind of crazy. But yeah, apparently he's a freaking tank. We have weapon malfunctions is the next thing. So basically you have to pay attention to like your guns deteriorating. If they deteriorate too much, they start to misfire. Apparently this is the hotkey Shift T, like unjams it, like, you know, whatever. Apparently any bolt related manipulations, which I assume would be checking your barrel, whatever you have that hotkey to. I have that on Control V for me. I forget what the original keybind is, but or I assume reload would also do that. So those are a few things. Now they deteriorate faster, because it used to be one deterioration didn't matter really before, and now it's it drops faster. Certain ammo and weapon mods, so you can actually look and it says deterioration burn or something like that. Actually it probably says maybe not. Oh yeah, durability burn. So ammo and weapon mods like muzzle brakes and stuff like that, silencers, will have this durability burn. So basically the higher this number is, the faster the gun deteriorates with those attachments on it. Also, if you pick them up off of scavs, they're already going to be pretty damaged and have a higher chance of misfiring right away. As opposed to if you buy them from a vendor, totally fresh. So if you're buying a gun on the flea market, which we'll get to the flea market later, make sure you check the durability on it, because people might be trying to pick guns off scavs and sell them, and they have like half durability and they're going to jam on you. Yeah, so ammo and weapon mods will affect that burn. Ammo can also increase and decrease your chances of misfires. So there's certain ammo, I don't have the list, but there's certain ammo that will lower your chance of misfiring. Other ammo will increase it. This one I hate. I saw Pestely's video. He hated this one too. Basically, if your condition of your gun is lower, your accuracy is worse, which doesn't make any sense. Like on a real gun, it can misfire if it's dirty or whatever, but it's not gonna not shoot in a straight line unless your barrel's bent or something. But anyway, NVIDIA reflex support I haven't really touched yet. It supposedly decreases input lag. I've never had an issue with input lag on Tarkov, so I don't know. This is a big one for me. Fence reputation. So on scav runs, anybody who's watched my stream knows on scav runs I'm killing scavs. But now that is going to be really bad, because if you kill a scav, the scav karma, your reputation with fence goes down if you kill a friendly scav. Yeah, don't like that. Now this also goes toward player scavs. If you kill a player scav who hasn't killed an NPC scav, your rep goes down. If you kill a player scav who has killed an NPC scav, goes up. But the big thing I thought about, and I heard echoed from people like Pestely and Jesse Kazam and a few other Tarkov guys, is that there's no way to defend yourself. So if you get shot at by a player scav, you can't return fire, because you'll lose your fence reputation if you kill that person and before they kill you. So there's no way to like defend yourself from scavs, from player scavs. But yeah, you can gain rep by using a friendly scav exfil, so basically getting out on a scav run, or using the car exfil. I don't know, that must be as a PMC on like Interchange and Woods have car exfils. Oh, and customs. So, so yeah, if your reputation is bad, your players scav cooldown goes up. If it's good, it goes down. Your scav box timer takes longer if you have a high rep. And this is one that I ran into yesterday on wipe day. The amount of exfils as a player scav go down. So like my rep is low because obviously it was wipe day. So that I only had one exfil on interchange, and it was the scav camp, which is not, you're not able to exfil from there without a PMC, which is never going to happen. So I actually just made a TikTok about that, and it was not good. But yeah, so your fee for cars goes up. Apparently this is a thing. So if you have a good rep, your kit that your player scav starts with can be better. So if you have a high rep, you'll get like better guns and stuff as a player scav. And then prices when selling defense. This is a cool one though. If you max out, I'm sorry, this one. If you max out your fence loyalty level, you can buy items that got lost in raid. So like if a player dies and has like a exfil helmet or some good helmet and didn't insure it, you can now buy those items from fence when you max his loyalty level, which I think is really cool. I like the idea of the loyalty level, but there's just, it needs to be tweaked some. Or the scav karma level, whatever you want to call it. All right, so, oh, this was the other one. The more often, the higher your rep, the more often AI scavs will agree to help you. They'll follow like your follow command and stuff. And if you have it really high, then bosses will not aggro on you anymore. Even as a player scav, bosses will not attack you, which has never been the case. They have always attacked, which is annoying. Alright. No. So you only lose scav rep as a scav by killing like other scavs. If you're a PMC, you don't lose anything. Okay, so this is a cool one, kind of. There's this new sorting table. I wish I had the game open to show it. But basically, here, let's just open the game. We can edit this out later. So there's this sorting table, which is in your stash, and it basically lets you move stuff around to sell it when you get out of a raid. Because before you'd be like, oh, okay, I have this backpack, but like I can't put it in here because I'm out of space, and so it was always kind of annoying. But now there's this infinite spot where you can like move stuff out of your stash, move stuff in, combine it all, and then move your stuff back into your stash. And I think if you just close it, it just like puts everything back in. So here's what I'm talking about is right here. You have this sorting table. So I can like, I think it's like shift. Yeah. If you shift left click, this is infinite. Like you can put as much stuff in here as you want. It just keeps getting bigger. And then if you close it, oh no. Yeah. So if you, okay, well that's annoying. If you close it, it doesn't put it back where it was. It just puts it wherever, but you get the idea. I like it because there was times where like your stash is full and you're like, okay, I can't get this and this out, but I like should be able to. So now you have that option. All right, let me get all this back organized and then we will go back into the patch notes, but I like that. No. I just went over this. No, they are still hostile unless you have your rep all the way up. But you gain rep by that basically means if you kill a PMC or a hostile player scav, you get positive rep. Okay, so yeah, sorting table, cool. Now you're good. So they reworked ballistics, basically your pen chance. I don't know what bullet deviation means. I guess your bullet drop maybe, and then fragmentation when it hits your target. Some new stuff. I know the mutant was added, which is a 7.62 39 weapon. There's some new vests, rigs, armor, new weapons. That's what I just talked about. There's a few new quests. I don't know if they're required for Kappa or not, or if anybody even knows yet. Now I don't know what this is. I guess if people are selling stuff weird, I don't know. You can report people in the flea market. I don't know. There is a streamer mode now, but I feel like I would never turn that on. Maybe if I was really big, but you can keybind all your voice settings now really easily. There's a whole section in the menu for it. But yeah, that's basically it. There's a few they changed a bunch of the sites and a lot of them look bad. The PKO6 is like unusable now. It used to be like the best site in the game and now it's like the worst. Like it's so blurry and it takes up so much of the screen. It used to be really thin, clean lines, and now it's like these super blurry, like blown out lines. It's really bad. Okay, so here's the big one. Flea market level 20. This sucks. I think it sucks personally, because like they already made it so that you can't complete missions off the flea market because everything has to be found in raid. So I don't really get why you would up this. People already complained when they bumped it from level 5 to level 10, and then they doubled that again, and it's like, it's really dumb. Everyone I've seen has been not happy about this, but a couple people did make some good points. Like it might keep things more even for the first like 2 months of the game, or of the wipe rather, because nobody's going to be able to buy armor and really good ammo and kitted out guns and stuff. So what it's really going to do though is it's going to make like gunsmith quests are going to be almost impossible to finish. So it's a thing. I'm not a big fan of it. I really like doing the base building and stuff, and this makes that very, very difficult. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it personally. But, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. They added a couple new. I don't know if that's in here. I don't know where that was. They added a couple of new skills. But I don't know where that is. Oh, this was a funny one. Apparently the woods map that you could buy in game, like nobody buys the in-game maps, but apparently the one you could buy in game was still for the old version of woods. They never updated it, which I think is funny, but I think that's about it. There's a lot of bug fixes. But that's honestly, there's not too much in there. All right, so that's gonna do it for the patch notes here. Overall, I'm not totally sold on any of it, but it is what it is. We'll get used to it, I guess.